Billy Evangelista. You're watching this on BloodyMayhem.com.
Alright, Billy Evangelista, BloodyMayhem. You know, you just had a big fight, Jorge Gurgel. I think you want to walk us through the fight a little bit.
Alright, well, first round, just testing him out a little bit. He started off right away with leg kicks. Guess he wanted to show me that, you know, he can kick, and I felt that I was dominating. Just after a while, I just kind of woke up and started like, all right, man, you know, he already tested him out a little bit. He's just setting up most of the time. He's trying to feel you out too, so I started attacking as well. And I think I ended up taking him down towards the end of the round. Then second round, started off fast again. I remember towards the end, as I was backpedaling, I tried to cut the corner, and his kick, I didn't even expect that kick. I thought it was more of a right, so the way he did it was pretty good. And he went right in between my hands as I was turning the corner, and his kick just went right, caught me right in the chin. I went down. It just kind of surprised me. I was like, whoa. I saw him charging at me. I shot in. Almost got caught in the guillotine. And I was in there, and I was still okay. You know, I was defending it, but the ref was like, hey, you show me a thumbs up. You show me a thumbs up. I'm thinking like, okay, like, what am I gonna do? My other arm's busy. You know, if I show him a thumbs up, he's gonna sink it in deeper. But you know, if I don't say anything, they're gonna call it. So I was like, hey, screw it, or I gotta do something. So I didn't want him to stop the fight. So I just I knew it was like 30 seconds left. You know, so I gave him the thumbs up, and sure enough, George sunk it in deeper. But I was like, all right, man, just relax a little bit, and as soon as he gives you an opportunity, just sink your fingers in there to break the lock. And so, you know, that's how I got out of it. And then, you know, did a little ground and pound into the second round. So the third round came out. You know, I was kind of tired already, and he just started, you know, picking up the pace. I think he's seen it, but he was still kind of cautious of my kicks and what he was doing. So I was trying to like keep him off of me, you know, so that I can set up my shots, my takedowns, and my kicks. Towards the end of the round, I thought he had timed my kick. I mean, a kick to the head, but it wasn't that. I seen the fight, and I caught his ankle, and as he tried to pull back, he shot in a knee, and I was coming down right on it too, and that knee hit me right in the freaking eye. So, hey man, Gurgel, tough guy. Expected him to put that pressure on there, and he did just that. You know, he brought a lot of pressure. So. That's how the fight went.
You know, it seems like you won every single round. You know, there was that leg that snuck in. It looked pretty nice, but yeah, you know, catching you,
yeah,
you know, stunned you a little bit.
Dominated more in the takedowns and the ground and pound. I mean, like, I don't know. I think I had a great position on the ground.
No, I was really impressed with this fight, you know, as well as the Mike Ina. You know, I think we were talking before that you wanted to combine the Mike Ina performance with this one together to build a better Billy.
Yeah, definitely. You know, just try and get both of those styles together, and you know, like, yeah, it would be a great fight.
So that sets you up now, you know, including the no contest, which should have been a win. That's what, 11-0?
I don't know. Yeah, if it was a win.
It was a win.
Yeah, but right at 10-0. Yeah.
10-0, one no contest. 7-0 with Strikeforce. I mean, Thompson is the champ. Gilbert Melendez is the interim champ. Thompson said he wouldn't fight you because you guys train occasionally together. So does that set up you fighting Melendez in like a February, March card? Would you want that?
You know, we're moving on up. I'm coming up. I don't want to fight teammates either, you know, but I think it's just gonna be more of Melendez than anything if I do fight somebody. The way it goes, I really don't care. You know, it's gonna be. I mean, I do care but it's gonna be just somebody that I'm gonna end up fighting. You know, somebody that wants to beat me up, somebody that's gonna be in front of me anyway. So I just see it's gonna be a fight, you know, regardless.
You think you deserve the title shot for your next fight?
I think I've been doing good so far, so yeah, I do. But don't mind waiting. There's no rush if Thompson has the belt.
Well, it's 7-0. Thompson does have the belt, but the interim belt would be a nice Gilbert Melendez fight.
Interim belt, I'll settle for that. That's cool.
Well, I mean, if he gets a second fight as the interim champ, then he becomes a champ, right?
Yeah.
So that would make you the champ if you fight him and end up winning that fight.
Yeah.
So Strikeforce, you listening? Set up Gilbert Melendez, Bill Evangelista on your February card. He's ready.
I'll do my best.
Billy, thanks again. Another great performance. The fans here in Fresno enjoyed it. I see you're wearing one of your sponsors' shirts at a TCB Fightwear.
Yeah, taking care of business. Sponsored me for this fight. Chin Check, Full Tilt Poker, Oak Grove Technologies. Thank you.